Hi, Hiram here. I got a comment on my last video, What's for Lunch, Spam and Beans, from steelheadsal, saying, "Hello, Mr. Cook. I need your advice, please. I'm setting up my MRE and wanted to use Spam and Knor sides. I've seen a few videos on this. One person says, put a small hole in the pouch and do a food saver vacuum. What do you advise? Thank you very much, Sal." I think what Sal's talking about here is taking these side pouches, which are, I like these, and sucking the air out of them with something like this. Poke a little hole and just, and then it has a little thing on it that seals in. Now, the problem with, this is all just my opinion, but it depends on what you want to do with this. If it's a long-term store, I prefer not to mess with the package, the integrity of the package, because I read somewhere that it's not air that's in the package, but nitrogen to help keep the food from getting stale and whatnot. And even so, there's not much thickness to this, not much real, I mean, you're not going to get it much smaller, even with sucking out what little air there is. And air doesn't weigh anything. So these I don't mess with. I just carry them just the way they are. And these, like I said, these are great. You got different ones. This is from our local store called Weiss. Broccoli cheddar rice, broccoli cheddar macaroni and cheese, spiral pasta with cheese sauce. Even with these, you're not going to save any weight. All you're going to save is maybe a little bit of bulk. But if you mess up the integrity of the package, you can't tell how long they're going to last. Knor rice sides, baby back barbecue. This goes great. This combination. Fry yourself up some Spam, make this, mix it in together. Nice meal. Now these are rated as 2.5 servings. 2.5 1/2 cup servings. This is basically, if you're out on the trail, this is a one-person meal. And you can pick them up a lot of times for $1 or less, and then you just add the Spam. Now there is one thing that people have pointed out to me. I'm kind of rambling here. The sodium content. On this, there's 780 milligrams of sodium, or 33% of your daily allowance, in this one package. If you're out on the trail, hiking, sweating up, pardon for being so crude there, but getting sweaty, you're losing salt, so this doesn't hurt that much. And I'm not one to use a salt shaker, so this is my only salt. Now it is bad, but if you've seen some of the camping food, man, they're loaded with salt. Like that macaroni and cheese thing I did a couple of weeks ago. That thing was loaded with salt. Made this look good. Anyway, this is the combination I like. You can get ones like this. Rice sides, chicken and broccoli. And if you can find chicken packets, instead of in a can that's in a little plastic pouch, that's a great combination. As far as, now I do repackage some things. It depends on what it is. Like the cookie mixes. If you're on such a situation where you're going to do, or not cookies, but the muffins, that just add water muffins. For me, I do break them into 2 packets. I divide them in half. So I do that at home because I can use a scale and get it a little more accurate. But I don't store them like this for very long. If I'm going to break something up and divide it, excuse me, I'll do it just before I go. And I squeeze it so that all the air is out of the package. So that's one case where I do repackage things or modify the package, but only at the last minute. Another thing I do is, not too far from here is a bulk store, an Amish bulk store called Echo Hill County Store, where they get in like 5-gallon buckets of stuff, and then they divide it up. In this case, this is home-style chunky potato soup, which you just add this to water, and you've got a nice tasty potato soup, chunky potatoes. It's all dehydrated. Everything's in there, the milk, the whole bit. So I like to take these and divide them up. This is great stuff for in the winter. Excuse me. So here's a pound of it, which is, I forget, 2.5 cups. There's about 3 servings in here for $5.05. And all you do is just add water. They also have pasta shells in small packets. This stuff is cool for taking with you. If you have some dehydrated tomato sauce or spaghetti sauce, you can just make this up. Spam, I used to have to take the whole can, but now they've broken them down to single packets. And there's no air in this to take out, so this is pretty much left the way it is. But this is some of the stuff that I take. Not, it's definitely not Graham Weenie stuff, but it's good eating. I mean, you want to eat well on the trail. Let's see, what else? So I hope that helps Steelhead Sal. You're not going to, I don't think you're going to gain much by sucking what little air is in here. I mean, it goes flat. But I wouldn't mess up the integrity of the package. Not for a long-term store. Maybe if you wanted, just before you're going to go somewhere, take it out and break it into two portions or whatever. But this is really a one-person portion. A quick little side note. I've had people saying about Spam that they hate it, that it's all greasy and just lard and stuff. I hope they're not eating this stuff raw. I mean, if you just take this out of the package the way it is, yeah, it's kind of gross. But you cook it up, make it crispy, makes great sandwiches on a slice like this. You just put it on the grill, slap it in a bun with some cheese. Man, good stuff. So if you're eating Spam raw, yeah, that's kind of gross. Let's see, anything else? No, I guess that's about it. So I hope this helps Steelhead Sal. Like I said, it's an opinion, but that's what I do. I thank you for watching. I look forward to your input, questions like this, remarks, helpful suggestions, and as always, watch for my buddy Max. Bye now.